All right, folks, welcome in. Again, a special part of our broadcast this week. So happy to be joined by the first and the longest reigning Exodus Pro Wrestling Women's Champion. La Princesa Tiffany Nieves joins us. Tiffany, how are we doing?
She loves that belt. You love that championship belt.
I don't think I love the championship belt because La Princesa is not materialistic. What I seriously love is every time I look at this title, the reflection shows me that the future of the women's division is in great hands, and that I love.
Well, I have to bring it. We're going to get into the backstory in just a bit, but I saw the last show in person, and the ending. I don't know about that. What was going on there?
Could you remind me, because I am La Princesa, and you may not know, but let me let your viewers know, and I'm sure they know, so I'm going to educate you, Double A. La Princesa has had the most title defenses, the most, as you said, longest reigning, and I am the first ever women's champion.
True.
Therefore, I have defended this territory title in Texas, and still, as you can tell, I've defended it in Chicago this past weekend, and I've even defended it internationally. So when you refer to something that was so yesterday, you're going to have to kind of get on my level because I'm not thinking about what I did then.
Get on our level.
I'm thinking about tomorrow.
Yeah, come on.
So why don't you remind anyone and everyone, if you so care to, what are you talking about?
Well, I will mention that.
Well, first off, I got to apologize for the disrespect, too. It's unbelievable.
Double A. Get it together or you're going to be a double S.
Oof. Don't want to be that.
Okay. Now we're getting heated. No, let me just say this. So, the last sex of the show, you and Kylie Page, you guys were getting after it, and then your wonderful manager had to step in.
La Princesa doesn't have a manager. I have a perro who won't go away and sometimes has issues sitting, and he believes it's handsome, and I'll let him think that. But yeah, perro. I'm the only woman in the world who has a perro that talks. Kind of like Ted. Very similar. He is a dog. So yes, my dog. Yes, continue.
So why does your dog step in at the end of that
match?
Like
every dog, they're loyal. Have you never owned a dog before?
I love dogs.
Wow.
If I feed you, then you sit when I tell you to. And that's exactly what Perro does. And let's just get this on record. Kylie Page claims to be the queen of the territories, yet I have never seen her in a different promotion. I mean, she sticks with KFW. She begged to embarrass herself in Exodus Pro. And that's really about it. I have been to almost nearly all the territories. So some would say La Princesa is the legendary, iconic champion of the territories. So I'm trying to remember. You're saying Pedro got involved.
So, you were.
I remember she was not medically cleared to compete. She shouldn't have even gotten in the ring with me. I mean, the pathetic girl had a bandage all over her. If you ask me, she had full intentions of strangling me with it. So I did it first. Kind of like how I am the champion first.
Fair is fair, right? It makes total sense.
I don't know if the full crowd agree. I'll let it go because I'm getting bodied right now in this interview. So I'll let it go.
To be fair,
you're
I'm
not
getting
bodied. You're getting educated. We are hanging out. I simply do this all the time at brunch with my friends. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Well, I got to mention this, obviously, Tiffany. You have been on an unbelievable run. Started in 2021, and the meteoric rise for you throughout this industry, starting to where you did to where you are now, one of the hottest, if not the hottest name on the independent circuit. I even rival maybe in all of women's wrestling. The rise you've seen is hard to think of someone else that matches up. Can you just talk about your entire run in the pro wrestling landscape to this point, and obviously the future is so bright for you?
I think you already did. So, I don't want to waste anyone's time. The one thing I will tell people is what makes me different is I truly can accomplish what it takes others years to accomplish, because I always say this. I am not a part of the 1%. I simply am the 1%, which is a no-brainer why EC3 himself knew when he looked at me, I was the only fitting champion for Exodus Pro. So when you ask me what's in the future, I would say the NWA women's title. And before I do that, I want to get my hands on that beautiful TV title they have that is now being held by a monster. Her name is Big Mama. It is disgusting. But I think a TV title would be in my hands. I can see that in the future. I can see tag titles in the NWA women's division in the future. I mean, I literally just created her story. That's what we like to say in Alabama Bay, competing in the first ever women's cage match. And unfortunately, Markova should have just walked out of the cage, but she decided to try to show off and do a horrific kick to my face, which, as you can see, I'm still perfect, but she isn't. She isn't, which begs me to ask, should she even be qualifying for the NWA Women's Championship? I mean, you hit me in the face, I won't even bruise. That shows you how strong I am, how much tenacity I have, how much vitamins I take. She's aging by the day. I mean, well, you know what? I won't say she's aging. That's not fair. That is not fair. I take it back. I am so strong. I make her age quicker than she should, and that's why she bruises so fast.
Got to stay beautiful, right?
No, that's how you get after the aging.
I try to tell everyone to stay beautiful, but I try to tell people it's an inside thing. I wish people knew how giving I am. It's an inside thing. I'm not telling people to shallowly look beautiful on the outside. That's impossible for them. But what I'm trying to tell the world, the children, the single mothers, the bitter mothers, the married mothers, the fathers, anyone out there, stay beautiful inside. Because what you do at the end of the day matters, and it can change someone's perspective. And that's what La Princesa has been doing. I've been changing perspective every time I get in the ring.
So
I'm just so kind.
So what separates you from everybody else?
Well, if you read any PWI article or Sports Illustrated, it tells you in almost every paragraph, I am not number 2, I'm number 1, the best at everything. That's what simply separates me. I've trained also, if you want to know a little more, I'll give you a little. I train with some of the best in the world. I train with some of the best of the world. I like to say it, sorry, his name is also known as Stan, but maybe some people know him as Sean Spears, but I know Shawn Michaels knows him as Stan. I trained under Sean Spears, Tyler Breeze, Al Snow, Doug Basham, Jazz, the one and only, the last ever WWF, first ever WWE champion, Mickie James. The list goes on, and now I'm under good hands with Queen Sharmell and Booker T. So I attract kind of like this title, greatness.
So I want to do this because you mentioned some names I was going to bring up. I wanted to do like a bit of a word association game with you really quick. I'm going to bring up some names of some people.
I love games. Usually I win, and is there money rewards or anything?
Possibly. Maybe we'll talk Saturday about that.
Yeah, go ahead, Kyle. What's the reward?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so
go ahead.
I'm going to name some people that you are familiar with, and I want to get your first thoughts on that person if you want to play this game.
Why am I puking already? I feel like my gut's telling me, what's the first thing?
You may get there. First name.
Okay.
First name.
Only one word, or what's the deal?
If you want one word, or if you want to go a little bit, you can. I'll let that be up to you.
Okay, I try to tell Pedro these rules, but he never listens.
Yeah,
he never does. He never does. That's every show. He never does.
If you're looking to reevaluate, there's another one over here that can help you. But nevertheless, tell you what, just saying. All right, so
you gonna leave Double A alone, Kyle? You gonna leave me alone?
First name, Thunder Rosa.
Grr, because do I get to? Thunder Rosa is grr because I feel so in competition with Thunder Rosa. She loves to tell me, you remind me so much of myself. You remind me so much of, you're so hardworking. Well, get in the ring with me. Get in the damn ring with me. But you know what? Thunder Rosa wanted to be aside me, and I don't blame her. Last Mission Pro, her and I are working together to set the youngins right. And I would really like to just get down with her because I don't want to be like anyone. I want to show her I'm better than her. And I think, I'm really interested to see if she'll ever allow that to happen.
Me too. Me too. Another name for you.
So Grr.
There you go. I like that. Grr. Mickie James.
She is selfless. The most beautiful, selfless human being ever in the world.
Like that. Another one for you. EC3.
EC3 1%.
Like that too.
That is spot on.
Honestly, I tell you what, he's pretty much he lives it. He's 1%.
I'm gonna skip ahead to one of the other names because you brought him up. Sean Spears.
She can't say Stan. She can't.
I said Stan. No, I won't do it like that. Tough.
You got to be. He's been everywhere and done so much too, and what he's been able to obviously give to some of the younger talent and his experience. I mean, man, he's been through everything. So love
go ahead, Kyle.
You kind of mentioned this subtly a little bit, but I'll give you a chance to expand a little bit. Kenzie Page.
Hater.
Both sisters. Are they both haters? Yeah.
I said it the second I got into NWA that Pretty Empowered one by one was going to break. And if you're lucky enough to tune in every Tuesday to X, because you got to have eyes to, tune in, you would see that exactly came true. Ella Envy's no longer there. And I told Kenzie and I told Kylie, it's only a matter of time till you realize, Kylie, that your own sister is selfishly in your way. And Kenzie has been in Kylie's way since day one, maybe even birth. And that's not a recipe for longevity. So I would say a hater, because only a hater would get in her own sister's way.
So I gotta jump. I saw one of your previous interviews. It was on NWA live stream on the YouTube channel, and if I'm not mistaken, you drink pickle juice before and after your matches. Is that correct? Do you still do that?
Pickle juice. I knew a little bit about pickle juice. What I do before and after matches is no one's business, because then they'll try to be like me. Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah. See, you went there, man. Why?
I told you.
I will say.
Go ahead.
Anything I take a shot of, I make sure I don't breathe. That's how I can do it. Because who wants to taste pickles? Not me.
That's fair. I have two more names, and then we can
Yes, let's go. Come on.
So this is an interesting one. You have a little bit of experience.
I think I'm breaking the rules because I haven't said one word. I have something to say about everyone.
Well, this one would be tough to say one about. Mercedes Moné.
Okay. Legendary.
Like that.
I think I think some fans would say that too, and
yeah,
I was hoping like, just beyond okay, but it's like, well, wait a minute, and did we miss a name?
Yeah, the last one is your opponent.
Yeah,
this Saturday, Lili Ruiz.
Lili is so sweet, but she is so stupid. She's so stupid. She's so stupid. Lili, you're stupid if you're watching. Lili was offered a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and she declined it. She took a risk on herself, and she thought there'd be more opportunity out there for her, and she thought that opportunity would be at this title. And that was one of her biggest mistakes. They always tell you it's the people's closest to you. The one thing I will say, as stupid as she is, she kind of has my respect, because she didn't do it behind my back like everyone else. She's doing it right to my face. Not one person stepped up to challenge me. Not one person. But she did. And when she challenged me, she didn't try to put me down. She didn't try to lie about herself. And she certainly didn't lie about me, because then she'd be an idiot. She's just stupid. And I love her for that. I could commend her for that. I can't believe I said the L word, but it's the truth. Anyone who can look me in my face and challenge me, I'm down to get dirty with. So Lili, la fishy, whatever you want to call yourself, is no bueno to me. I don't know why anyone goes around saying they're the little fish. Yikes. But that little fish is going to drown in my big pond come this weekend at Exodus Pro. And everyone's going to see it. But I promise you, before they see it, they're going to see the toughest and possibly fairest fight I will ever have.
Is that a promise? Like, are we for sure going to see a fair fight?
Are you asking?
You're poking the bear, man. What are you doing?
Since I got here, AA, you've been asking some very sus questions.
I'm so sorry. Tiffany, I apologize for my co-host.
I would say I have never gotten an interview, whatever you want to call this, because you're bombarding my day, where someone's not wearing a Get It, Got It Bueno. But I know it's because NWA just dropped my newest drip on the NWA merch website and is yet to release. And that's the only reason you don't have it.
I know.
But I know.
I'm
from
messing
this
up.
weekend, both of you will be asking for a photo with me. And then you're going to go to Walgreens, you're going to print it out and put it on a white shirt or maybe a black shirt. You're going to have it on.
I mean, she's a clairvoyant. She saw what I'm going to do. I don't know about you.
Because
I think I kind of have to now.
Point, you're asking really sus questions, and wait till I tell you C3. This is unacceptable.
Ooh.
But guess what? I'm 10 steps ahead of you. 10 steps. I know people like you. I share locker room. I used to share locker rooms with them. Now I have my own private rooms, so I know what you're on to, AA.
We're just trying to make sure, or I am. I think Kyle's doing a great job with this interview.
Hey, listen. I want
The only thing you need to make sure is you bring some doggy treats for my perro.
Wow.
If you really want this to be fair, okay?
You better.
Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on?
Who do you think?
Whose side
Outside
are
of
you
history,
on?
what are you talking about? We have the most historic champion right now in Exodus Pro on the women's side, maybe in general ever, and you want to talk about this kind of stuff. What are you talking about? What's wrong with you?
Unbelievable.
Listen, we both have an appreciation for greatness, Tiffany, and I appreciate you taking time with us. I know you're from the Bronx. Are you a Yankees fan at all by chance?
My family still works at the Yankee Stadium, so I have to say yes. I grew up in the Yankee Stadium. Yes. I grew up very. It was difficult when you can get free tickets in a snap of a finger, But I've attended a lot of baseball growing up, and now I would love to take a New York Yankee bat and take it to anyone's head in the ring. You what, Double A? You don't like that? That's what we do in the Bronx.
No.
He doesn't appreciate greatness.
I'm a Bronx girl. Anytime I can and I have a free weekend, I go to the same corner store I grew up in because they have the best egg and cheese sandwiches. That's what this princess loves to eat.
Love it. Love the
Y'all
tradition.
up here talking about y'all getting outspent by the Dodgers. Like, welcome to the club.
Hey, that's none of my business. That will never happen to me.
Yep. No,
that
she's
is
right.
true.
She's right.
That's true. All right.
Do you have any other questions you want to insult the
Please,
princess
yes,
with?
you can ask me.
No.
I will tell you guys, I am wondering, because I've been such a winner, I'm undefeated because of my Texas Cloverleaf. I put people on the craziest submissions and make them tap out. I want to ask you, what's something that you've grown up watching? Like, what's one of your favorite wrestling moves that you really like?
Ooh. Well, my finisher wrestling against my cousins was Mr. Sacco. That was my finisher.
Oh my goodness! So that means you're a McFoley man. Is that correct, Mr. Sacco?
Well, my number one for growing up was The Rock, but I loved the Sacco. That was the one move I could pull off.
Okay, I see why you're very jealous of me. And how about you?
I'm good for an old-fashioned choke slam. I just like the move.
Choke slam. Ooh, okay. Maybe I can merge the two. Okay.
All right.
So
I'm always liking to take suggestions from my haters because they watch the most.
Wait,
so
listen, you've got the biggest hater over here, apparently. He's asked terrible questions for you this entire interview.
I know why your name's Double A.
I'm up here stunning. That's
acting like a triple A right now.
Unbelievable. I do have an actual question. When did you realize that wrestling was going to be like? Was wrestling always your dream? And when did you realize?
Always your dream.
When did
was
you
wearing
realize?
that crown always in your dream? Was being a champion? Yeah. Just like like when you brought your first watch, did you always know do you even own a watch? I don't know. Do you own a Rolex? I don't know. Do you own a car? Did you go one day I'm gonna drive this car?
I've always wanted to drive a car.
You want to know something? Let me tell you something. I'll be real with you. When I beat and I slaughtered and I kicked cancer's ass at the age of 18, right? I realized I spent too much time in the hospital wondering what life would be like if I wasn't on your TV, if I wasn't traveling the world, if I wasn't taking the biggest risk of my life. So the second I beat cancer, I was like, wow, that's one of the toughest opponents. I realized something that stuck in my head. My favorite people are Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Are you ready for this? And Eddie Guerrero. Oh, rest in peace to him. And those are all people who write their own rules. You couldn't tell any of them what to do, and you couldn't tell me what to do. So when cancer came its way, I kicked his ass, and I thought, well, I must be the strongest biatch in the world. So how can I make millions doing this and make people feel what I felt when I was sitting in the hospital just waiting for my turn? So when I get in the ring, my biggest prosperity ever is allowing people to feel through me while I win. So, of course, I knew. Did you think I knew I was going to get sick? Absolutely not.
Just when I thought he was going to ask you a good question, he just comes out and does this. And, oh, my goodness.
I knew my time would come if that's what you're asking. Yeah. Yes, I did.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I am. She beat cancer. I'm up here sitting here.
Hey,
ruining this interview.
No one gets to feel bad in front of me. Look at me. This is why La Princesa is the best. I want people to feel good. I want you to feel good.
I feel
Being
great.
a good person matters.
I feel great. Oh, I feel so
Do
good.
you understand? In the year and a half we've done this show, everyone here is finally happy. I'm finally getting mine.
Yeah.
Listen,
it's about time. It's been a year and a half coming. I'll tell you what, I appreciate you more than you will ever know for what you've done today.
Listen, you stay beautiful, Double A.
Thank you. Thank you.
Inside. Look up when I say that to you. There you go. There we go. You see? I'm taking chances.
Kyle, you get the last question.
Oh my goodness.
I am KO'd. You get the last question.
I am not going to risk that. I appreciate Tiffany for giving us time today. Again, obviously going to be a big match. Obviously, Lili Ruiz expecting a great showing and possibly, you said, one of the most qualified opponents. She's stupid, but you love it. Excited to see it for that right there. That Pro Wrestling Championship in Exodus Pro. The first, the only, the longest reigning Exodus Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, La Princesa.
You know someone who sniffs their title because it's made out of leather? The Princesa. So good.
Smells like success.
I have a question for you guys. Can you do it with me? I need you to do the and You know what I'm saying?
I ain't doing
that. I think because you're
I've been getting work
this
entire interview. No, I ain't doing it. I've been getting work this entire.
You gotta do it. Ready?
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, what's that? Snap your fingers. All right, ready? We're gonna go. Get it? Come on. Come on.
Ready?
Get it?
I'll tell you what. If you win on Saturday, next time you come here, I'll do it.
All right, I'll do it by myself then because I know you're.
I'm not lying. This is on tape. If you win on Saturday, we'll have you in studio if we can, and I'll do it with you in studio.
It honestly sounds more of a bonus for you.
Don't worry about that.
Everything you've done.
Don't worry about that.
Everything you've done.
I do it for the benefit of the show. I do it for the benefit of the show. Don't worry about my needs, okay?
Oh my goodness. Tiffany, again, thank you so much for giving us some of your time and best of luck on Saturday. I know you don't need it, but best of luck from us.
Oh, thank you. And I hope everyone has their tickets front row. If not, or if you're at home, you definitely can tune in NWA live. It's going to be live. It's going to be great. And make sure you follow La Princesa Tiffany Nieves _. Get it? Got it. Bueno.